One of my favorite science fiction movies is Inception. And what it's about is a bunch of people trying to travel into the dreams of others to steal information and then bring it back. And as a part of this, the people who are going in and out of dreams don't know if it's real or not. You know, are they in a dream or are they reality? And so what they do is they have something, a totem, a little small physical thing that has some weight to it, has a shape to it, that they know that if they keep this on there and when they pick it up, they know its weight, they'll know whether they're in a dream or not. Because if they're in a dream, it won't weigh anything. And so they hold on to that as their link to reality. And in reality, that's what the blind man is doing in today's gospel reading. One thing I do know is that I was blind and now I see. That's the one thing out of everything else that he knows and he holds on to as his own totem. He doesn't know a lot. I mean, he didn't know who Jesus was when he cured him, didn't know where he went to, didn't know if he was a prophet, didn't know if he was a sinner, didn't know much about him at all. But I know that I was blind and now I see. He's using that then to go and continue on in his faith journey, to know more and more. And when Jesus says, I am the Son of Man, the one standing in front of you, he says, I do believe, Lord, and worships him. It is that one belief that he sticks on to enables him to go through being kicked out of the synagogue, that goes on with people wondering if he's lying or not. It is that one bit of faith that continues on forevermore. Contrast that with the people who know that he was blind and was able to see, but yet that's not what they lead on to. The scribes and Pharisees. The scribes and Pharisees don't believe that, or they just say, okay, there it is. There's some sort of miracle, okay, fine. And they don't link onto it as the one thing that's important. And therefore, they don't believe. They don't believe in Jesus. It is that one belief that we hold on to, that's what takes us through our life of faith. And it's not just saying just a profession of faith or just some sort of ceremony. Because if it was, then King David would have remembered his ceremony. In the first reading, he's going through this ceremony, and everybody knows, all 7 sons of Jesse are there, and yet the 8th, David, is out in the field, and he gets chosen out of all of them. And you would think that by being anointed out of the youngest of 8 kids, that would mean something to you. But it doesn't. Because later on, right before he goes and does battle with Goliath, he says to King Saul, as the Lord God who rescued me from the jaws of the lion, who rescued me from the bear, he too will rescue me from this Philistine. He doesn't say, because of Samuel anointed me. He makes no reference to that. The one thing that he holds on to is his defeat of the bear and the lion. And he knows that if God helped him through that, he would help him through the Philistine. And if he helped him through the Philistine, he would help them when King Saul turns on him and tries to kill him. That he would hold on and know that God would forgive him after his sin with Bathsheba. They would hold on and be with him as his son Absalom rebels against him and tries to kill him. It is that one thing that he builds his faith on and knows God is with him. So what is ours? I mean, this Lenten journey is a reminder to us of our baptism. We journey to Easter, where we recommit to our baptismal vows. Some make it for the first time. We are washed not in the pool of the Siloam, but in the waters of baptism. But like the blind man, we are sent. And he was sent with that one bit of knowledge saying that I was blind and now I see. And that's what built his faith. So what is ours? It can't be just saying, well, I'll profess our faith and that's it, because that doesn't cut it. What cuts it is in the depths of our heart, when all the chips are down, do you know why you're Christian? Do you know why you've committed to Christ, even in the midst of trial and tribulation? For myself, I know that it's because I'm a priest standing here before you. As I realize and look back, and my family wasn't particularly religious, or my upbringing wasn't particularly religious either. And I look around at all the other priests in our diocese and I say, I'm not like them. And yet here I am. There's got to be a witness to that. And that's why I believe. That's my totem. If we can recognize that totem, then we can go forth from this table. We can be sent to proclaim the good news and overcome any obstacle that that is thrown against us, because we know that Jesus Christ is risen from the dead, because we know that we are his disciples, because we know that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, not because we just profess it in a profession of faith or celebrate in a liturgy, but because we know in our guts we have a reason to believe.